Hello and welcome back to the board. I'm the Gav Measure, and this is a review of the Russian tech tree alternative destroyer, the Udaloi, which has been fully researched for this patch, and I've only really just got round to reviewing her, I guess you could say. Now, this is a tier 6 and 7 game? Yes, I've captured the base on 2 rows. The name of ZF6 at Lightning, a Baltimore in a division with Colorado, an Ode in the Torpedoes, a Jean Bart Monarch, and a August from Pastoral, so it is a carrier game. And the spawns look incredibly lopsided. I mean, we've got 2 DDs over here supporting our battleship, which seems incredibly strange. The carriers appear to be playing the other flank, so we're gonna see how this goes, but it might not be a good game. So, in comparison to the other tech tree tier 7 destroyers, all fully upgraded, excluding commanders, camouflages and modules, what are we looking at? Oh, we're looking at this torpedo aircraft coming in on us. Survivability, you have the 4th highest base HP of 18,880. Armour view, yeah, the typical tin cam armour scheme that you are more than accustomed to when it comes to destroyer. Basically, you will get hit, you will get hurt. Now, interestingly, she does come with repair parties, and we will cover those later on, I guess you could say. Torpedoes is going this way and turning away. Neptune's beard. Now, going on to the artillery, she's got 2 traits here. She's got nimble aim and she's got sure shot. So basically, good traversing turrets and furthermore, very accurate guns, I guess you could say, or guns which are easier to lead, potentially. Now, she has 6 number of guns mounted in 3 dual gun turrets. We have A turret, B turret super firing up front, and then we have Y turret at the rear. Now, these do have an average range of 11 kilometers, and they do have the longest reload of 7.5 seconds. When it comes to the turret traverse, you do have the 2nd fastest turret traverse of 9 seconds per 180 degrees of rotation. I know the lightning's there, but at the moment I think I'd much rather spot him and let my torpedoes find their mark on the Jean Bart than give away my position and potentially have the Jean Bart slow down. Although it looks like maybe the lightning does have a sonar on at the moment. I'm gonna stay here, I think, and potentially draw some line of sights onto the Jean Bart at least. Now, when it comes to the HE shell damage, AP shell damage and all that, it looks alright. You've got the joint 3rd highest HE shell damage of 1,900. You have an average fire chance of 8%, and you have the 3rd highest AP shell damage of 2,600. Jean Bart is torpedable, so we will have another crack at that. And then we probably might do another one in a second, and then we might do a bit of a French flip. At the moment, this flank is completely collapsing because the battleship's gone, the other destroyer's gone, and I'm more just being a little bit of a nuisance, I guess you could say, to the enemy Jean Bart. So with that slow reload, it obviously impacts her DPMs quite heavily. She has the lowest HE DPM, 2nd lowest fires per minute, and 2nd lowest AP DPM as well. Another batch of torpedoes, and we have an enemy lightning up ahead. We might have a crack at this, see if we can just quickly whittle him down when he's not looking. Maybe 1 or 2 volleys might be able to do it. It looks like he's slowing down quite rapidly there. And he's got a fire, and there he goes. And now we will obviously put the pedal to the metal and try and get away from the Jean Bart before the Jean Bart uses his reload booster, is my suspect. Gonna use that engine booster, I think. Here comes the HE. Thank God for repair parties, I guess you could say. Oh, well, it's just the Jean Bart pushing in, so we're just going to keep him broadside onto us, I guess you could say, and maybe see if we might be able to chance a bit of a flip. It's just trying to work. I'm going to have to flip into him, that's all. So yeah, moving on to the torpedoes, you've got 2 wing-mounted torpedoes and 1 centre-line mounted torpedoes. So you can fire a total broadside of 10 torpedoes. Your launchers are quintuplet launchers, that's basically 5 torpedoes per launcher. Now, you do have the third longest reload of 100 seconds. However, that's more due to just the number of torpedoes, because the reload per torpedo is actually quite quick. It's actually the fastest at 20 seconds. Now, you do have the second lowest torpedo damage of only 15,100, so that's a little bit of a detriment, I guess you could say. Looks like those bombers are gonna try. No, he's given up. Now, they do have the joint shortest range, unfortunately, of 8 kilometers. Obviously, I'm doing fully upgraded versus fully upgraded. Obviously, if you include the unupgraded Tashkent, things don't look too well. Now, you do have the fourth fastest torpedoes at 65 knots, and the third shortest detection range of 1.4 kilometers. When it comes to the maneuverability, she does have the fast trait, so what this obviously means is she's above average speed, and that actually does carry through for a change. She has the third fastest speed of 38 knots. Furthermore, she has the third best turning circle of 610 meters. However, you do have the second slowest rudder shift of 5.3 seconds. Concealment wise, you have the joint largest detectability by sea of 7.6 kilometers, and detection by air is 3.8 kilometers. Detectability when firing smoke is 2.9 kilometers, which does seem to be quite large as well, potentially. So, moving on to the consumables, she obviously comes with an engine boost. It's just your typical plus 8% speed for 120 seconds with a 171 second reload. Now, this will take your top base speed up to 41.04 knots. Obviously, you can get more speed with commander traits and battle booster flags and inspirations, things like that. Ooh, we actually got a kill. Monarch is not in torpedo range. I might see if I can just get some reset ribbons at the moment because we've still got 30 seconds of smoke. Talking about smoke, what have we got? Well, we have two smoke screens. This has a 20-second duration. That's how long it takes to layer a smoke screen. You also have a 89-second dispersion. That's how long the smoke screen will sit around for. And a 240-second reload, I should say. Now, talking about that repair party that we briefly touched on earlier in this video, she has two repair parties. These will heal 93 HP per second for 28 seconds and has a 76-second reload. What this means is that each repair party will heal 2,604 HP. So obviously I decided to go for a commander trait which gave me fully packed. Commander wise, I'm using von Essen. Reason being is obviously I can still take Look at Me Now with fully packed, with Steer Clear and Velocious. Furthermore, I can do I've taken obviously the fire chance, and then I've inspired with Azerlane and Baltimore for the rudder shift, and I've also decided to take Eric Bay for Concealment. And that kind of works out well with my modules, I should say, that's what I'm trying to say, which is aiming systems, propulsion, concealment systems module 1 and main battery module 3. The reason being is I'm just trying to survive here. Right, there we go, I'm alive. Is it me, or does it look like the carrier's going to try and come down the centre? It does. Well, we'll see if we can get there. If not, we might have to turn into these aircraft. By turning into the aircraft, I'll reduce the time that he's got to actually get the thing closed up. There we go. We might be able to shoot this aircraft down. There we go, there's no torpedoes in the water. Engine boost time. Oh, he's got to be close. He's going to be desperate. Oh, yes, he is. And there he is. What we can do is if I use a wing launcher, what I'll try and do is he's gonna have to line it up soon. No, he has made it. We got one launcher on our left side at the moment.
I have a cunning plan.
So we'll stick that there. And then I think it's time for ramming speed, in all honesty.
Speed and power!
Авианосец противника уничтожен.
There we go. I think it's most likely time for me to die. I have most certainly overstayed my welcome there while I've been messing around with this German carrier, but all in good fun, I guess you could say. I don't think there's much chance of me being able to win this. I don't think I can capture the base, get to the base and capture it in time, and we're most certainly low on points, so I might just see if I can go sacrifice myself. But while we're doing that, we'll sacrifice ourselves to a Torpedoes. In general, thoughts on this tech tree. I don't really think it introduced anything. Personally, I don't really think she really adds anything. In all honesty, she's not a gunboat. She's not a torpedo boat. I mean, I guess the only real unique thing you can say about her is she does come with all the consumables, except obviously she doesn't have sonar or radar or anything like that. The repair parties do obviously improve her survivability in the long run, but in the short run, she's quite tanky, I guess you could say, but the DPMs are quite poor. The torpedoes quite weak hitting, quite short range, and so again, it doesn't really quite feel like she's a torpedo boat either. Maneuverability quite good, but the rudder's really letting you down. Detectability is horrendous, I guess you could say, but I've done my best there in that game and managed to walk away with 86,000 damage for 3 kills. Obviously, a bit of dilly-dallying around at the end there with the German carrier, just for laughs, because our flank completely collapsed, unfortunately, on that one. Team-wise, somehow pulling it out of the bag. And then again, I sometimes find in a destroyer it can be easier to do well in a destroyer, personally, but then that might be just because I cut my teeth in destroyers. Economy wise, walking away with a total profit of 233,000 credits with a premium count, and that is also with a rare credit booster which boosts my credit earnings by 20%. That is obviously after the standard ship service cost of 143,000 credits, and amusingly, if you take away the premium count, take away the rare credit booster, still would have walked away with a profit of about 40-something thousand credits, so I can't exactly complain about that. Even though it's a defeat, I still would have walked away with money without any of the little buffs that I stick on there just for the sake of it. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this review, and hopefully killing the German carrier might have made you smile. And if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. It obviously helps promote the video, promote the channel. And if you are a subscriber, I'd say thank you. But if you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe if you enjoy this content. Down in the description is the commander build properly, is the modules that I've used. Link to Patreon if you want to support the channel on Patreon is a non-monetized channel, and also the email address for the channel if you want to send in any of your game captures for the community spotlight video on a Monday, as and when I can do them. Well, that's all I have to add, and so until next time, I'm the Gallop Major, and back to the port.
Hey, hey, clear the way, here comes the Galloping Major. Bumpity, 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 bump. Get out of the way there, you fellows, unless you want me to run you down.